Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom, Temple Emmanuel. I'm sitting here in our yard-side room, and during Passover is a time where we remember, where we come together as family, where we celebrate the beauty of being with family. Passover is one of those home holidays. But it's also a time of remembrance because from one year to the next, we think of those who are no longer at our Passover tables. And on this Shabbat and this week, as we end Passover on Friday evening for Reform Jews, we remember all of those in our lives that are no longer at our Passover table. And I'm donned in Camp Harlem gear because this week we lost a colleague, Rabbi Vicky Tuckman, 45 years old, as she succumbed to cancer. Vicky was a longtime Camp Harlem person, loved Camp Harlem, and was the director of Jewish learning at camp for many years, making a big difference with her passion and her love for Judaism and the difference that she made in so many Camp Harlemites, in their lives and in their sense of Judaism. She inspired people to go into the rabbinate. She inspired people to hold their Judaism and to love their Judaism and to take a part in their Judaism. And I had the privilege and honor of working with her at Camp Harlem, and she will forever be missed in what she gave, not only to the Camp Harlem community, but to Judaism as a whole, for the countless numbers of people that were able to be in her midst and to be able to take and encapsulate what she understood as Judaism into their own lives. And we say, Zichrona Livracha, may her memory always be for a blessing. And on this Shabbat, we bring in a Tat Shabbat at 6 p.m. and a Come As You Are at 6 and an 8 o'clock service. But in the morning, on Friday morning at 8 a.m., 8 to 9, we promise you it'll be an hour, we have our Yizkor service. Yizkor occurs in Judaism 4 times a year, on Yom Kippur, on Sukkot, on Passover, and on Shavuot. There are 4 times of the year that are known as the Shlosh Regalim, the 3 pilgrimage festivals, as well as Yom Kippur. On those days we go to Jerusalem and we say Yizkor for our loved ones who have come before. If you've lost a loved one in the past year, if you're remembering somebody who was not at the Passover table this year or in years past, come and join us at 8 a.m. on Friday morning to come and to have our morning service and to remember all of those we've lost in years past. Yizkor means to remember. And we live our lives most fully in the shadow of our loss. For those who have come before us, who have paved the way for us to be here, this is our moment to remember. Because when we remember, not only do we not forget, but we're able to live our lives most fully. And we honor the dead by living our own lives in the way that they would have wanted us to live. 8 a.m. Friday morning, come and join us as we remember on this Passover as it ends. And we remember once again Rabbi Vicky Tuckman and all of those who inspired us to live our lives most fully, who allowed us to live as they wish us to live. And we say, Zichronam Livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom, and I hope and pray that you find a moment of remembrance for the loved ones that were in your life as well. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.